Hello.
What's up, everybody?
Good evening.
We're here.
We're playing some Blitz. We're playing the Arcane Rising heroes.
Yeah, they're pretty fun to build. There's a lot more options, I think, when building these heroes than you get from the Welcome to Wrath heroes, right?
Yeah. There's, I mean, obviously, like, I think the Everfest helped out these characters in different ways.
Yeah, well, Azalea especially, I grabbed, like, 6 or so cards from Everfest. I think
Mechanologist got a help from Everfest. I'm not going to make any... So, I'm not going to make any metagame calls for this game
we got to play way more games.
For a long time,
yeah.
Right? Justin and I were kind of talking about this before the stream started, where if Justin and I started like a Flesh and Blood podcast, we'd sound like absolute idiots, right? Whereas in like Keyforge, we would come up with like crazy... I could tell you something that sounds absurd for Keyforge, but you would more or less believe it because of the amount of Keyforge that we've played, right? And especially on stream. So, but like Flesh and Blood, we're just playing stuff and figuring it out.
Who else is digging into Blitz as hard as we're about to?
Yeah, that's true.
After Everfest came out, so yeah, we're about to learn some things about Blitz.
Yeah. So and honestly, I think learning there's probably, I don't even know if people have described this for this game, where like certain situations you find yourself in with specific hands, right? Like,
right.
Is this a setup hand? Is this an aggressive hand?
Is this hand even worth trying to hold to do anything, or should I just go defensive?
Yeah. Is this a defensive hand, right? Like, you should know. Honestly, you should probably take 30 seconds when you draw up your hand at the end of the turn, just to process what's going on with your hand.
Right. You need to know at that point how to react to what your opponent's doing. Because
I think you've actually probably got a pretty good indication, based off of how your opponent has blocked, what's coming your way. If they just like took it on the chin and they're holding 4 cards, then you got to be ready for an onslaught.
But I'm sure most of you already learned these lessons.
But still, for me, it's good saying this stuff out loud because. Because we really haven't even talked a whole lot about Flesh and Blood strategy off stream. Because it's one of those things where we talked about like random experiences and stuff playing the game, but talking about like strategy points, that's the kind of thing I would want to save for stream. So a lot of this stuff's just kind of like jangling around in my head.
Just jangling.
Yeah. What are we playing first? I'll roll.
I'll roll. 1, 3, 4, 6. Okay, Zelia first.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Kano first.
And the plan is to build all the Blitz decks. Over the next few streams, we're going to be building the Blitz heroes from each of the sets leading up until Everfest. And then we are going to set up a G1 tournament, similar to how we did our Keyforge tournament. Yeah. 2 groups of 11 that each play round robin.
There's like a bye each week, but it doesn't really matter because everybody's going to get a bye sooner or later.
Yeah. So it's like we had it's 10 weeks each. Okay, so 20 total weeks, 20 total rounds. So it'd be So if we still do 2 a week, then it'd be 10 weeks.
Yeah,
and then I'm taking top 8 cut because I think that's interesting. Or top 4 cut from each, and then the top 8 from both. Top 4 from both are shoved into a top 8 bracket.
Okay, I like that. Based off of their records and whatnot.
Yeah, based off records. Top 4 from each bracket. But I think we'll just learn a lot. We'll be iterating probably on the decks over the course of that tournament too. I don't envision. I'm not going to say this deck has to have the same list the whole time.
Yeah,
that's lame.
Yeah, I think because I think we'll learn, and also I mean, there's probably a set that would come out in the middle of that, and like
I don't know,
freezing the deck in time. Yeah, I honestly don't know if that makes sense. It's not necessarily fair to a deck that may have lost a bunch and then got like a big helper card. But yeah, who knows?
All right, are y'all ready for true Azalea dominance? I do have Arcane Barrier on my Bullseye Bracers. I could switch out the boots for
the Null Rune.
In case I want to use my Snapdragon. But I feel like if I'm using my Snapdragon, it better be to win the game.
Okay, so the Bracers give you a once per game arrow.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take the Null Rune because I think the Bracers I need to probably use aggressively. So Snapdragon aren't as big of a deal. Checked out Ardent Reapers Monday. I wish you did earlier. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, glad you liked it. It's got Keyforge vibes.
It does.
Yeah, it's got Keyforge vibes. I'd kind of put it more of like a board gamey, like not solved per se, but it's a lot less luck based.
You have to develop your whole game plan.
Yeah, based
after
on
looking at your opponent's
decks.
list, right?
Hold on.
You're at 15 HP. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's easy. That was first.
The lack of tokens. Yeah, that's something definitely.
How much do I want to go? I guess I'm gonna go a little bit hard.
Okay.
I'll play take aim. The next ranger attack action card you play this turn gains +3 and reloads. I'm gonna load this card.
Okay.
It's face down. Yeah. That's +3. And then I will pitch rapid fire to play battering bolt. And it's coming at you for 9.
Ow.
If battering bolt hits a hero, they reveal their hand, discard all cards other than action cards, then lose 1 health for each card discarded this way.
Okay, so all cards other than action cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pindal's ticked up.
Does not have dominate, right?
Does not dominate.
Does not have dominate. I'm a weak wizard. None of my gear has defense on it. So I am gonna defend with Aether Wildfire from hand, and then attack reactions.
Okay.
Okay, defense reaction. I am gonna play Fate Foreseen.
Okay.
So I will defend for 7. So I'll end up taking 2. I am going to opt 1 when I play Fate Foreseen.
Yeah, we only have 1 battering bolt. Unfortunately, this is a really sweet card.
Do I want to leave that current thing? You know what? I don't think it's bad. Okay. Yeah. So I'll take the 2.
Okay. End of round.
Okay, so end of round. I am going to pitch for Kano's ability. I'm going to look at the top card of my deck. I am going to banish Emeritus Scolding. I am going to use Crucible of Aetherweave, so the next source of arcane damage that's going to be dealt is going to get +1. And then I'm going to play Emeritus Scolding, and it is coming at you for 5.
5. I guess I'm taking 5.
Blow!
I'll arsenal that and draw 4.
Okay, these go to the pile. This goes under. I'll draw my 4.
Is Kano the best hero? He's certainly good going second. Yeah.
One of my favorite things about Kano actually is that you have so many outlets to pitch, like you never feel like your hand is clogged. Right. Now I once we get some experience and once we like understand like the exact compositions of decks, I think we'll less have these look like real decks.
They're closer to real decks than we've ever gotten, right?
Yeah.
Except for last week. So our Blitz decks are going to be pretty loaded with stuff.
Yeah.
As loaded as we can make them, so.
But yeah, I think once we get more experience with deck building, we'll probably experience that less. But that is something I think early in a Flesh and Blood experience, it's easy to do. You see all the stuff that you want and you don't know how you're going to pay for it, right? That I think applies even when purchasing the game.
Yeah. Well,
So
I figured out how to pay for it. Don't worry.
casting spells. Yeah, it's I do like the way the classes in this game kind of like play out, right? Okay, I guess I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna pop this talismanic lens here, to opt to. Okay. All right, I am going to pitch Zap to use Kano's ability. I'm going to reveal Time Snap Potion, so I'm going to put Time Snap Potion into play for free. I am going to I'm going to pitch this other Time Snap Potion to use Crucible of Aether Weave. So the next time I do arcane damage, it's +1. And I'm going to shoot you with Scalding Rain for 5. I've got 1 resource floating.
Okay. And no action after that. I will take 5.
Yeah, that's correct. No action after that. Okay, take 5.
Yep.
That goes there. Time Snap is in play. These cards go into the bottom. This goes into my archives. And then I will draw 4. I actually think I should have, I think one of these cards. Oh, yeah, no. That was good. That's good. I'm glad I kept it. All right.
All right, so my turn. Findal's goes up. I will play the Whisper of the Oracle to opt to.
Okay.
It's not ideal. To be totally H with you, this is not ideal.
How will we handle for equipment? The character will have the ideal equipment, or at least, since we're only playing 2 characters at a time, we should be able to.
I don't think we'll have much trouble with equipment.
Yeah, I think we should be able to give them the appropriate equipment.
Yeah, because we're so like I'll have Warrior A, or I have like Kasai in Group A, and then Dorinthia in Group B. So you don't really need to. You can like use their equipment both times. For the Findals, we might end up like not necessarily needing Findals except for like Findal proxy except for like 1 time. We do have 2 Arcanate Skullcaps, so yeah, we're good there. All right, so that's done. I will pitch Molten Shot to play 3 of a kind and draw 3 cards.
Okay.
I can only play stuff from Arsenal. I have 1 floating. I will pitch Fate Foreseen to use Death Dealer.
Jumped in head first. Oh yeah.
I'll put Ridge Rider.
Yeah, no, we like the more we played, the more we liked it. So
So I'll put Ridge Rider Shot in there.
it's splitting the okay, yeah. Like we'll make the deck lists more or less public because we don't mind people sending us feedback. Just don't be mad if we don't take it, right? Like I think that's the streamer compact with chat is you can tell us stuff, just don't expect us to necessarily do it, right? So.
And then I'm gonna shoot you for 4.
Okay, you did a lot of stuff to shoot me for 4.
I sure did.
I think I take 4.
Okay. I will put a card in archive. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have an Ivopedia yet, but it would go directly in Kano. Don't worry. Once we get it, not if we get it, when we get it. We did get the We've opened 3 Fables, actually. We opened the one from Everfest as well, so our brutes are looking good. Not brutes, guardians.
Our brutes actually look pretty good too.
Brutes are looking good too.
Our brutes are, I think I would consider myself a Rhinar enjoyer. Rhinar was a lot of fun. I know a lot of people play Mandible Claws because you can get like a lot of damage in with them. Because I think it's like as long as you've discarded a card with 6 attack or more. Comment on another man's brutes. 3 Fables, right? Did you answer that?
Yeah, 3 Fables.
Yeah, 3 Fables. But yeah, the what was I saying about brutes? I know people play Mandible Claws, but I kind of like the axe with Rhinar because you get an extra intimidate. So, strength potion in every deck. Welcome to Wrath Weapon. I think Ravenous Meat Axe is strictly better than the Welcome to Wrath Weapon, right? And Blitz the Axe has to be better. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Blood Rush Bellow is like the exception, right? Because the mandibles get the +2 from Blood Rush Bellow. So, all right, sorry, I need to. I've got brute brain. I need to swap back to wizard.
The
brain.
opposite of that.
We got to swap back to wizard brain. Okay, so time snap potion. I'm gonna crack for 2 action points, and then I am going to pop Robe of Rapture for 3 resources, and that is an action. And then I am going to play Tome of Findal to draw 2 cards. And then I played it from my archives.
You gain 5?
I have 6 cards in hand.
Cards.
So I will gain 6.
Okay. That was your last action, right?
That's my last action. Now, my turn begins. All right. I am going to use Kano's ability. I'm going to pitch Cindering Foresight. I still have 2 floating resources. I guess that's got to get RFG'd. So RFG Zap. I can play that as if it were an instant this turn. I'm going to pitch Cindering Foresight again.
Here's the question. If you have 3 resources floating, can you pitch a card to use Kano's ability?
I think I have to use the resources that are there.
Okay.
Yeah. But as long as I need another resource,
right, you can always pitch.
I can always pitch, right? Okay, so we'll look at the top card. Okay, it's another Zap. We'll put that over there. Go in for this. Okay. I got the 2 right there. Okay, I'll use this again. We'll look at the top card. Oh, it's a Tome of Aetherwind. Next card, you play this turn with an effect deals that much arcane damage +1, or draw a card, and I choose 2 actions. I could draw 2 cards. Ooh.
What is happening?
I'm wizarding over here. I'm wizarding. We're wizarding now. Yeah, I knew that you could not pitch if you don't need the resource, right?
That's why I asked the question. So, now the question is answered.
I'm gonna draw. 2 underscore.
That costs 0. Oh, it's because it's
yeah,
it's an action.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll draw 2.
It's an instant now.
Okay, I'm storming out over here.
That's actually awesome.
Storm count, please.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pitch that to take old Gander at the top of the deck.
You're Kanoing again?
Yeah, using his ability. Okay, now,
it's quite the pitch then.
All right.
Do you play the potion that puts your pit zero on top? Is that the pro tip?
Yes, I do have Potion of Deja Vu in here, so. Yeah. All right. Now, do I just Metacarpus? No, I think my gear is gone this turn. So I need 4 resources for Metacarpus. I need 1 for Stormstriders and 1 for Snapback. So that leaves me with 1 for Crucible of Aetherweave. All right, here we go. Okay, I am going to zap you for 1.
For 1?
And I am going to use Metacarpus nodes to make it 2. So, it is coming at you for 2.
I will pitch Bolt and Shot and I'll Arcane Barrier the 2. It's 2. Is it one instance of damage? Or 2?
It is 1 instance of 2 damage.
All right, I will pitch Overflex and block 1 and take 1.
Okay, so you took 1.
Yep.
All right. I have dealt 1 arcane. I'll use my actual storm counter now. So 1 arcane damage this turn. Okay, so zap goes here.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna play this zap, and I will spin the 1 for Metacarpus node. So this is an instance of 4 coming at you.
All right, I will use the Arcanite Skullcap and defend for 3. So I'll take 1.
Okay. All right. I am gonna play Snapback. This is 1. So I'm gonna pitch 1 and then pay 1 for Metacarpus node. So this is a 4 damage coming at your dome.
All right, I will pitch these 2 and Arcane Barrier 3.
Okay, so you took 1.
Take 1.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm out, but I was trying to Arcanite Skullcap as widely as possible. We'll see if he can dump 7 on me.
All right, and then I am going to pitch 1 to detonate the Stormstrider. So the next wizard non-attack action card I play this turn can be played as if it were instant.
No, he took 2 actions this turn. So this had to be done this turn, I think, because he used the robe to make 3 resources and took 2 actions from the
time snap,
and
then Findal's.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could not get the 3 resources from the robe. All right, I'll use. This is I have 1 resource from.
Show the resource
Right here.
Okay.
1 resource. And then I'll Metacarpus nodes to make this do +1. And this is going to do X damage, where X the amount of arcane damage that I did this turn. So 3 + 1. So it's coming in for 4.
There you go.
All
Not
right.
dead.
I'll toss something down in the archives. The Metacarpus nodes are going to explode. Blowing up my gear is fun. Being irresponsible with items that I own. All right, this all goes on to the bottom. And then I draw 4.
I guess I haven't done my turn yet. I get 1 for the Findals. I'll attack for 4.
I will take 4.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, no, before you draw.
Yep.
I am going to use Crucible of Aetherweave, pitch this, and then play Snapback. Oh, I have to play another non-wizard attack this turn. Hang on. No, okay. Continue. Sorry.
I'm done. Your turn.
Now you may draw. Now you may draw. All right, I am going to zap you for 3.
Okay, I'll Arcane Barrier 3.
All right, I will play Snapback as an instant, and I will pay 1 with Crucible of Aetherweave to increase its damage by 1. So this is coming at you for 4.
I'll Arcane Barrier 1 twice with these 2.
Okay,
Take
so
2.
Take 2. This goes to the bottom. That goes there.
I didn't have an actual. I had no chance at all this game, right? Because like I went first, and then I was getting dumped on.
Yeah.
So literal no chance. The one turn I had the one turn Oh, you want to kill me before I drop?
Yeah.
I had the one turn where I could have done stuff, but I had a really, really clunky hand. So it's like that. I had that one chance to do anything.
I'll use Kano. I'll remove Sonic Boom, and then I'll play Sonic Boom to do 3 damage to you.
All right, I'm done.
Wizards.
Jeez.
I have to blow my hand out.
I need the card that makes you take a damage every time you play an action.
The arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have like 100 damage.
I guess they're not actions, or you play the action as if it
I played it
still an
as if it
action.
were an instant.
Yeah. But it's still an action. I don't know how that works.
I actually don't know if Induction Chamber is the correct pick for this deck, but
Oh, when you come start with it in play.
yeah.
All right, let's see if Viscera can do better.
Yeah, it's just the dead heat with the wizard, right? Like,
Yeah.
the Tome of Fendel was sick in that matchup.
It was pretty gross.
Hey, did anybody look at the chain deck list that got second at the Star City thing over the weekend? I was talking to Justin about it. It looked like the dude was on some next level shit. It looks like he was brewing.
I'll do that.
I wish I had actually seen the deck played, because it was something.
There was another chain in top 8, right?
Mm-hmm. And
Was it similar?
that deck list was more traditional looking.
Okay.
That was more of just took Matt Rogers' list. Okay. I don't know who that is. I don't know the here's the thing. I don't know Flesh and Blood personalities. So
Fab famous.
he's Fab famous. Yeah, I don't know. Is
We
Matt
don't know
Rogers the
anybody.
dude from? Is he from New Zealand, or is he like the number one player? Number one. Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. At least okay. I was able to use latent knowledge to put that all together. So
It's like we just started playing basketball. We're like, well, who's Michael Jordan?
yeah. Well, I mean, everybody would know Michael Jordan, right? Like, the thing is, there's no Michael Jordan of Flesh and Blood, right? Because it would like there's no Wayne Gretzky of Flesh and Blood, because it would transcend the
sport,
game, right?
yeah.
People, like, you could say Finkel, and people might know Finkel, like, outside of Magic, right? Like, there's, but, yeah. James White. Yeah, James White's the creator, right? Well, he's like, he's Mr. Ball, right? Mr. Basketball, right? Finkel Ironhorn. Ironhorn is Finkel. James White is the creator. So, 2.
I don't like going first.
Well,
Okay. I don't want to go first. I will. Pitch Malverian Skies to play Spellblade Assault. Wait, no. I need to play a non-attack action first. I will play Malverian Skies. Next Runeblade attack action card you play this turn gains go again, and if this hits, create a rune chant token.
okay.
And then I will play Spellblade Assault. Pitching Read the Runes and Sigil of Suffering. I use Viscera's ability to create a rune chant token. And then this creates 2 rune chant tokens.
Okay. And then if it hits, you get more.
1 rune chant token.
Yeah. I think I'll just throw 2 attacks in front of this then. Or I throw 2 cards in front of it. Yeah, I'll defend with Overblasted 0 to 60. Okay, it's for 6.
I'm done.
All right, I will draw up.
I did have go again, but nothing to do.
Nowhere to go. Yeah, so for instance, this is I could be aggressive, or I could use like a little bit of setup, which could make for bigger aggressive turns down the line. But at the same time, I can like force you to use some of your gear here.
Whoever role chooses to go first or not, I had no idea. I'm just used to.
We were used to keyboard where
it just forced.
It forced what you had to do to onto you.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
I think it's fine to get aggressive. We'll get busy. I am gonna play high speed impact and boost as additional cost, so I'll pitch that. So hit a mechanist card. It's got to go again. It's 4 damage. If it hits, the next attack I boost this combat gains dominate.
I'll take 4.
Okay. All right, I am gonna play T-Bone and boost. If I control a card on the combat chain that was boosted, the defending hero must defend T-Bone with an equipment they control.
Okay.
So this is coming in for 3.
That's 2. I'll just defend for 2.
Okay, so take 1.
Yeah, I guess that's still in the combat chain, right?
Yeah. And then I'm going to T-Bone you again.
Okay.
And this is coming in. This is a yellow T-Bone, so it's only coming in for 2. You must defend with equipment.
For 1.
Okay. And that is that. Song goes away. That goes under. I will draw 4. $12.2 in the rules. Okay.
Okay, I will play Tome of the Arcanite, pitching Sting of Sorcery. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck if you relay attack action and non-attack action this way. Put them in your hand. 1 time. Nope. Okay. Go again. Play Arcane Ascendancy. It costs 1 less for each. Or I can't quite play that. So I probably pop this now. I'll pop this now. I'll go to 4 resources. I'll play Arcane Ascendancy for 3. Like, is it if I played a non-attack action? Only played attack action and okay, I can't actually pop that now.
JK.
I can use this now.
Okay.
To go to 5 rune chance. We're going back in time.
Okay.
So this only costs me 1.
Okay.
And these all pop. And then I create another rune chant token.
All right. It's 5 rune chance. And that attack is coming for 5.
5 dominate, and if it hits, it creates extra rune chant tokens where X is the damage dealt by it.
I see. All right. Well, it looks like I am going to be using some Arcane Barrier this turn. Okay, I'll prevent 3 with Arcane Barrier from breaching, so I'll take 2. And then I am going to defend the Arcanite Ascendancy for 3. So I'll take 2, so you'll get 2 rune chance.
Okay. I don't have to go again.
I'm going to defend. I'm going to use my cards like this. I'll defend with that 3 and then put the attacks on the bottom of the deck. I think that matters for dash because especially in like Blitz, I think you'll get there. I'm gonna throw that in my arsenal and then I'm gonna draw 4.
So you're done. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, back to my turn.
I took 4 damage that turn. I took 2 from Rune Chance and then 2 from.
All right, I will play.
That did have that on it.
Yes. I'll play Sonata Arcanix. I'll have X be 1. I'll pitch for 2, so it's XX cost. Reveal the top X plus 3 cards of your deck. For each non-attack action card revealed this way, put an attack action card revealed this way into your hand. Then deal arcane damage to target hero equals the number of cards put in your hand this way.
Okay, so you're revealing 4.
Yeah.
That is an attack. That is an attack. That is a non-attack.
So 2 non-attacks. So for each non-attack action card revealed this way, put an attack action card revealed this way into your hand.
Okay, so that was perfect then, right?
So,
you drew 4, you get to put 2 into my hand, and then you do 2 arcane damage to me?
That's right.
Okay. The other cards go where?
It says reveal.
Reveal? Okay.
Then shuffle your deck and then banish it.
Okay.
This card is insane.
All right, so I will Arcane Barrier 2 with Visitronics.
For both all the damages?
Yeah, for every both. I have like 4 instances of Arcane Barrier over here, but I see why that card's expensive.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's a foil one.
What's
all
that?
Right.
Is that? Monarch, isn't it? Fucking Monarch.
Fucking Monarch.
Fucking Monarch. We are Monarch disparagers in this.
I'm pretty
channel.
mad about Monarch.
Pretty mad about Monarch. I'm gonna level with you.
I'm gonna play Meet and Greet.
Okay.
Pitching Dread Triptych. If you've dealt arcane damage this turn, gains go again.
Good Runeblade stuff.
I do get to make a rune chant token as these 3 pop at you.
All right, so 3 are popping.
If if it hits, create a rune chant token.
All right. And if you have dealt arcane damage, it gains go again. So as of right now, you have not dealt any arcane damage, right?
Correct.
All right, so I am going to I gotta slow this onslaught. I will pitch these to stop the 3 damage from this using Arcane Barrier instances. And then I am going to defend for 3.
Okay. That's it. I'm out of actions.
All right.
Okay.
I have 1 resource left that just gets wasted. These go on the bottom.
Arsenal that.
I think I charge my pistol here. So we'll charge up the pistol. I don't even think I take the shot, because I don't think there's much point in it. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. It's gotta keep macking rune chants away from me.
Alright, I'm gonna play Become the Arcanite, discarding a attack action card. And then I can search up a non-attack action card.
That's a non-attack action card that lets you go get another non-attack action card. Okay. And it's
usually either attack or non-attack. Yeah.
All right. I mean, seems like a solid card.
And it's a blue.
It smooths out your draw, right?
Yeah.
So. If I were a wizard, I would have shot you for your insolence by now.
Yeah. That'll happen soon. Don't worry. Alright, so I'll play that. I will play this Malvarine Skies, and Viscera is going to make a rune chant token.
Okay.
And the next Runeblade attack action I play, this turn gains go again, and if this hits, creates 3 rune chant tokens.
Okay.
I will play Swarming Gloom Veil, so these 2 will pop. This one will make from Visceri. If you've played or created 1 or more, it gains go again. If you've created 2 or more, it gains +1. If you played and or created 3 or more, it gains when this hits hero. They can't prevent arcane damage from sources you control this turn.
All right. So
it's got all 3 of those. No, it's got 2 of them. It's got the top 2.
Okay.
I mean 2 tokens.
So when this, so it does not have the when the hits, but it's got go again. It has double.
It has go again.
It has double
4
go
attack.
again. 4 attack. Okay. And 2 are popping.
Yeah.
Can I show you how to get it next turn? Do I just like let you smack me and then?
This card's also like $20.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take the 6 here.
Okay. All right, so that's all resolved. I will play another one. So 1's coming at you, 1's creating.
Okay. I'm taking 4.
It would be 5 total.
5 total. Oh yeah, because it's yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Accept these terms. Down to 5. Sure. Who cares?
I will attack with the Rosetta Thorn. So 2 damage from the Rosetta Thorn, 1 rune chant token, and 2 damage. Yeah.
Okay. So I can't prevent
2, 1, 2. I
Okay.
can't prevent these. So you're taking those 3.
Um.
And then you're at 2, so this damage is coming at you.
Block. Yeah, I'll block the 2.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. I think I have to get lucky here. Okay, I am gonna pop my Visitronic. If I actually had a single piece of gear that could defend for any amount of damage right there, it would have made the difference because my whole hand is like I unload my entire hand.
That's when you like should have been playing Skullcap, right?
Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. I can. So I'll use Visitronic Model. So whenever I boost this turn, I can draw a card and then put a card from my hand on top of the deck and then gain go again. So I am going to play 0 to 60. So it's coming at you for 4. I am going to boost. So that worked. I get to draw a card and then take a card from my hand and put it on top of my deck. I think it's got to be that one. All right. So this is coming at you for 4.
I'll defend for 2 and take 2.
Okay, I am gonna pop the Vest of the First Fist to give me 2 resources. And then I am gonna play T-Bone. And I'll boost. And then I'll get to draw a card. And then put a card from my hand on top of the deck. I needed to hit a 1/0 attack in one of those 2 cards. Okay, I'll go there.
I will defend with my spellbound creatures. They got blade break.
I'm breaking them. It's only for 2.
Oh, 2 total.
Yeah. Okay. If I had taken that setup turn on the first turn, I could also do it here. I will high speed impact. I'll boost. And there's no point in doing Visitronic from here. So this is coming at you for 4.
Take 4.
This is where I could attack you for 10 with this
Oh.
thing. With Dominate.
Yeah.
But I think I'm probably dead. I will pistol you for 2.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna reload the pistol with the last resource that I have. And it's your turn. I think the way I built this deck, I think this is incorrect.
To start with?
I think I need the... I think a Tech Load Pounder. This gives attack that you boost with once per turn +2.
That seems very good. It's like
notice
2
your
times?
Notice you're at 5? No,
Yeah.
it's 3
3
Steam.
times?
So it's 3 Steam tokens.
Yeah.
I think the way I built this deck, I think that card would have been better. So yeah, notice, look at your life total, see that you're at 5, see that I've never used this card. All right, anyway, go ahead.
That's supposed to be on bottom. All right, I will play Sonata Arcanix. I'm gonna make X2, so I'll pitch those. I'll have 1 resource floating, but I'll get top 5 cards.
Okay.
So hopefully I hit here. Ducks outside.
Yeah.
I hit 3 non-attack action cards, so I get to return 2 attacks, or up to 3 attacks. So I don't have 3 attacks, so I'll return these to my hand, and you take 2 arcane damage.
Okay. I am going to have to pay to prevent. So Arcane Barrier. I do have 2 Arcane Barrier remaining, so I'll prevent the damage twice.
I wish we had that other Runeblade chest piece.
The Skeleton.
Yeah, Bloodsheet Skeleton.
I would have T-boned it. It would have been caught in a horrible T-bone accident.
The thing is, I can just defend with Arcanite Skullcap forever for 0. You have to, like, chain T-bones and not... T-bones can be good, but it's like if they have like a 0 thing that has no blade breaker or temper on it, right, then they can defend with it for. But you can load up the combat chain and then mess them
and
up,
then
right?
T-bone.
Yeah. All right, so
T-bone the that's a nice spring tunic you got there. Hit it.
I will play. Jeez, these suck. I'll play Rune Flash for 3. It costs 1 less to play for each rune chant you control.
Okay.
I do generate a rune chant as I play it with Viscerai.
Okay.
And it has go again.
You have 1 resource left.
Yes.
Okay.
Coming in for 4.
All right. So I will defend for 3.
Taking 1.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will
I guess technically the chain isn't cleared out yet.
Thorn.
Okay.
So 2 damage from the Thorn coming at you, then 1 rune chant, then 2 Thorn.
I'm dead.
Okay.
I can block the Thorn for 3, but this stupid item doesn't have. My resources don't line up. I feel like that game was a mistake on my part from deck design, not that the deck failed me necessarily.
You learned something.
I did learn something.
Unlike Azalea, who had no chance at all.
Yeah. I think if I were to, I think I would make some slight changes to this deck. But I think I could make it like a reliable maximum velocity deck.
Yeah.
So
That sounds like the most fun way to build Dash, at least.
I think so. I would rather go down swinging on the back of a motorbike.
Let's do Azalea versus Dash so you can get a win. How about that? Then get a dub.
I think I would use the Goliath gauntlets.
I think that's probably a good idea.
I think I would use the Goliath gauntlets in this deck because you give maximum velocity +2 and dominates coming in for 12.
Be pretty sweet.
6.
5.
This has 3 Steam counters on it. Well, do I want to go first? I think I don't. Actually, I don't think I mind setting up a turn.
Eddie, he's good. He's sleeping right here.
Oh yeah, let's
Passed out.
hang out.
I just want to get one good Azalea turn. That's all I want.
It's impossible.
It's so hard to do.
This is 3.0 D&D Rangers.
Yeah. Oh god.
This is fresh.
Or 5e D&D Rangers.
I think 3.0 Rangers were worse.
Really? Dang.
They were if you went straight Ranger, you were strictly worse than a fighter of the same level that decided to do the exact same things that you did.
Who's going first?
I'm going first. I'm going first. I'm going to take an opportunity to set up. All right, so I can load the pistol. Load the pistol. Archive something and play something. All right. Okay, I'm gonna load up the pistol, charge it up. I've got one resource remaining, so I'm gonna play the hyperdriver, and there's play with 3 counters on it. And then when I boost, I can remove a counter from it.
I think you have to remove a counter to get a resource.
Once per turn effect, when you boost a card, remove. Okay. Those are I have to use those on the first ones I play each time.
I believe so.
I can't
It doesn't say may.
All right, and then I am gonna stuff something down in the old archives. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
All right, I'll get a Findal there. I will play
once per turn effect. Have you seen the pistol build for Dash? Kind of fun too. Pretty much only did max velocity. I saw like an article titled Pistol Math, but I never like looked closer at
I'll
it.
play Read the Guide, play that path. Next arrow gets +2, up 1, go again. Down the bottom. Play Seek and Destroy. Next arrow gets +3, and if this hits a hero at the beginning of their next end phase, they discard all cards in their hand and destroy all cards in their arsenal.
Okay.
I will pitch Endless Arrow to use Death Dealer. So if you have no cards in your arsenal, you may put an arrow card from your hand in arsenal. If you do draw a card, you go again. And then I will Bolt and Shot. So that's at 8.
Just defend against all of this. This is after my turn is over.
Yeah, so you basically...
I discard all of this and then I draw up to 4.
Yeah.
That's the way it works, right?
You basically can't archive, or you can't have an arsenal, I guess, yeah. Right? You can't hold cards.
Just take this 8 and then tell you...
The other card's a Teklo Pounder.
Yeah, Teklo Pounder and Hyperdriver. Yeah, sure, I'll take 8. See if I care. Okay. Shoot me in the face. Shoot me in the face. See if I care.
I do get to reload, but I don't have any money. I could try to hit with Azalea, I guess. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll use Azalea.
You have to put a card
from your arsenal on the bottom of your deck. If you do, put the top card of your deck face up into your arsenal.
Oh, so you reload it and...
Yep. But it's knocked the death whistle. Okay, so that doesn't work either. So I'm just done.
Okay. Yeah, Teklo Pounder seems pretty good. Okay, so I am going to pop the Visitronic. I am gonna play 0 to 60, so it's gonna get +2. I'm gonna generate a resource with this. And then I draw. And then I can take a card from my hand and put it on top. I guess I'll do that. All right, so this is coming at you for 6.
No trouble. Did you boost? You got a boost.
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess I boosted first. This card, since it's a random card. I know what that card is. I put that card there. Yeah, so boost.
Take 6.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna T-bone you.
No.
And so I am gonna boost, and then I will draw a card, and then put a card on top. Put that there. Okay. I guess I'll have popped the vest on the first hit as soon as that hits. So I've got 3 resources.
I'll take 3.
Okay. All right, I am going to play Combustible Courier. So that's going to cost 2, and I'll boost. And I will draw 1, and then put 1. This is... Okay.
It's 4.
Yeah, it's coming at you for 4, and if it hits, the next attack I boost gains +3.
I will defend for 5.
Okay. I am going to play High Speed Impact, and I'm going to boost. I'll draw, and then... yeah, screw it. I'll put that on top. Actually, I think it's... yeah, I'll put that on top. Okay, come at you for 4.
Spend 3.
Okay, so take 1. And then I'm going to play Teklo Core.
Yeah, yeah.
So enters the play with 2 Steam counters. I'm running out of dice over here.
Got a whole thing.
Okay. And that is my turn. This all goes to there, and then I will draw 4.
All right. I'll play Knock the Death Whistle. Search your deck for an arrow card revealed, then shuffle your deck, put it on top of your deck.
And you also get to reload.
I get to reload.
So, like, to me, we love mech art. Yeah, the mech art is sweet. The Mechanist cards look really cool foiled. Like, really cool foiled. Burn a third. I only burned 4 cards.
Really wishing I had the bow. By
The good bow?
Yeah.
The new bow?
The new bow. Alright, so I'll get Red and Ledger. Put that on top. And reload. I'll use Azalea's ability.
Goes on bottom, right?
Bottom, yeah. It gains Dominate. And I'll shoot you. with Red Ledger. If it hits, you can't play actions or activate more than, or you can't play or activate more than one action during your next turn.
Okay. So you come at me for 5.
It does have Dominate.
And it has Dominate. Okay. Can't play more than one action next turn.
Another card we only have one of. From Arcane Rising, of course.
Okay, well, I'll defend for 3. I'll take the 2.
Okay. Now I'm done. Remember all the fun stuff I was doing with the Lexi sealed deck?
Yeah. That is struggling to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so I get 2 resources from my Teklo core. I am going to play Zipper Hit for 1. I will boost it just so that... Or actually, I could choose not to boost it.
You don't
right?
have to boost.
You may, so that I can save this stuff. But then again, attacking for 7 is like... It's a pretty good break point. Sure. I'll use both of those things. And I'll boost. So this is coming at you for 7.
I will. We're at equal health to my Arcanite Skullcap. Can't even defend for 1. I think I gotta just take it
And pray.
and pray.
Take 7.
Yep.
Okay. I'll shove that into my arsenal, and then that goes over there. These 2 resources get burned.
If I'm gonna win this game, I can't discard any of these cards right now because I have to kill you this turn. All right, so this goes up to 3. I will use Findal Spring Tunic to activate Death Dealer, putting this face up in our arsenal. I draw a card. So do I get... This says, put an arrow card into from your hand face up in your arsenal if you do draw a card. This says, if it's put in your arsenal face up, opt 1. Do I get to opt 1 and then draw, or do I have to draw and then opt 1? Or can I choose the order?
I don't know. That is one action, right? It's like you slam that in there and then you draw.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you would want to draw then opt, right? Because...
Right. Because I want to know what Azalea's...
I mean, based off my limited knowledge of the game, that goes into your arsenal and you draw, and then you opt 1, because that is... I think this is like a trigger, because I think you have to resolve a full ability before you move on to the next one. But
okay.
So...
Alright, so
P-Rod is not sure, but yeah.
Okay.
I'm not... I based off my limited knowledge, I haven't read like the comprehensive rules all the way through. I've only like looked up a couple of things. I looked up like replacement effects, because Kano has a lot of the next time you would do X+1 damage instead, right? So I looked at replacement effects, so I knew how that worked. But
all right, so I use Azalea, or I could use Azalea. I don't have to use Azalea. I will use Azalea. Do the Searing Shot. So it does dominate. I'll play Release the Tension. Next arrow gets +3, and defense reactions can't be played from Arsenal this chain link. Not that you have any defense reactions. And I'll play a Searing Shot for 7. If it hits a hero, they lose 1.
you have go again?
I do not, but I could give it a go again.
Okay. Did I just throw a bunch of cards in front of this and then try to kill you next time?
That's a bad word.
Arse. Twitch chat caring about the term arse. I won't be describing things kept in my arse, but this I lose 1. Attacking for 7, lose 1. Is this
the opt arrow is called Ridge Rider shot.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Ridge Rider. Give it a go again. You have used Death Dealer this turn,
Yeah.
but you could also use your Bullseye's Bracers. Maybe I just do some blocking and then tell you to figure it out on your following turn.
It is dominate right now.
Oh, it's got Dominate?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it makes it a little bit easier. I'll defend for 3.
Okay, so you take 4 or 5?
5, yeah.
All right. I will give it a go again and attack react.
Yep.
I'll play 3 of a kind to draw 3 cards. Until that turn, I can only play cards from Arsenal, though.
Okay.
Put an arrow card, okay. You have to complete Death Dealer first and draw a card afterwards. You opt. Okay. Cool.
Okay, but yeah, that's what I said, right? So glad my instinct is more or less correct there. So
I'll use Bullseye Bracer. No
Okay.
cards in Arsenal. You may put an arrow card in your hand face up in Arsenal. It gains +1. Till end of turn.
okay.
Searing Shot. Fire Searing Shot. Come at you for 5.
Okay,
I'm gonna hit to take 1.
but it does not have Dominate.
Does not have Dominate.
Okay, I'll defend for 6.
Okay. I am out of actions.
All right. Okay, so Techlore Core gives me 2 energy, then explodes.
Do that. Okay.
I am going to shoot you with a pistol
For 2.
for 2.
I'm at 3. I'll block with a Skull Cap.
Okay, take 1.
Take 1.
All right, I'm going to use a resource to load the pistol. I'll use the other resource to play a hyperdriver. And then it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Play. Read the glide path. Next arrow attack this turn gets +3. Opt 1. Go again. I'll opt. Okay. I will Azalea. Dominate. I'll overflex to give it +4.
Okay.
So it's +7. And we'll Pathing Helix for 11 Dominate.
Okay, well, that's going to kill me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we did it.
I feel like that was gear diff. I think if I have... Funny enough, I think this game was actually a pretty good game for the pistol thing.
Yeah.
So I think I made like just a couple small...
So like you can grab whatever item you want based on matchup, right? So like we'll figure that out more.
Yeah. Well, I think I made some small miscalculations with the deck because there were like 2 turns in a row where I could have let just like a little bit of damage through and then like really driven the game home, I think. But yeah.
All right. Well, are we playing more, or are we done? Do you feel like you need to make revisions before you're comfortable playing the decks more? But
I mean, I have not got to play Kano again.
that's true. You have to play Kano against Viscerai. Never mind.
Yeah,
That at least has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how this deck will go, or this game will go. We'll see. Hopefully not like the last one. I think I get Null Rune Boots here instead of Spellbound Creepers.
Neon Dynasty. That is a Justin question.
What? Well, who has better mechs? Flesh and Blood? Well, what mechs does Flesh and Blood have? Like what actual
Mechanologists.
They have mechanologists, but those aren't mechs. They're ologists.
I saw like a little bit of the vehicle stuff in Neon Dynasty as it like filtered across my Twitter feed, but I didn't like sit down and look at the full set. So.
I'm having a lot of fun with Limited. It's pretty fun. The art is probably some of the best Magic art I've ever seen.
Yeah, it looked from like as far as a art direction, looked like the set had a really cool art direction.
Very good. Yeah, very good.
It was going for like a 80s, early 90s cartoon feel.
A lot of neons, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Viscerai is a brain burner play as well. All these heroes are kind of like the decision points during your turn are way more complex than
yes
the ones for the last set, right?
Yeah, these are totally different, right?
Viscerai is like all kinds of sequencing things. So is Kano.
I don't understand why Mechanologist doesn't have any sort of like defensive reactions,
right?
Because I feel like if at any point in either of those games I was able to play a defense reaction for 4,
is it worth
I
playing
win the game.
1?
But if you break it, you lose.
Yeah,
and so yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's the reason they make you weigh that.
I suppose so. Pre-release for Neon Dynasty. Yeah, Neon Dynasty did pretty well at the store that I work at.
The dice. 6.
I think going second with Kano's insane, so
yeah,
that's what we'll do. I'll go second.
Yeah. Okay. I will play Arknight Ascendancy.
Become the Arknight?
I mean, become the Arknight. So I'll discard and an non-attack action to get an attack. A non-attack. I'll discard an attack to get a non-attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna read the runes. Play Read the Runes. I'll get 1 from Viscerai's ability and 3 from Read the Runes. So I'll 4 Rune Chant tokens, and I am done. I will Arsenal. Well, I guess end the round.
Okay.
Do you have an action? Do you have actions? There's no action after Arsenal, but before draw, right? It's just before Arsenal draw. Like, can you do stuff after I do this, but before I draw up?
So I actually think if I play stuff, I think you get an opportunity to take actions or whatever anyway, right? Because you can like do instance and response, and there's like a way that you could possibly get an action point, and your action because your action phase hasn't ended yet, right?
Because if you do stuff now, I could like Arcane Barrier and then draw back up still.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to pitch Reverberate. Is it worth Cindering Foresight here? I think so. I'll Cindering Foresight. If it's not your turn, you may play Cindering Foresight as though it were an instant.
Take care, B-Rod.
Yeah, see you, B-Rod. All right, so playing Cindering Foresight. The next card I play this turn with the effect that deals arcane damage instead deals that much arcane damage +1, and it's got Op 1 on it. So I am going to look at the top card. We're actually going to put that on the bottom. We can go bigger. Okay, so that goes there. I am going to use Kano's ability. We're going to remove Snapback. And then I am going to pitch 3 to use Crucible of Aetherweave, and then I'm going to snap back you for 5. Because the Cindering Foresight gives +1, and the Crucible of Aetherweave gives +1.
So I'll pitch this Tone and Arcane Barrier 1, 2.
Okay.
So I'll take 3. And then I'll Arsenal and draw.
Alright. These go under. This is discarded, and then I draw 3.
This card's blank. Oh, jeez.
All right, I am going to play Time Snap Potion. It enabled some dumb stuff last time. I'll take a shot in the dark with Kano. I'll pitch that. Okay, I'll pitch Aether Flare. I am going to pitch Sonic Boom to Crucible of Aetherweave, and then I'll launch an Aether Flare at you for 2.
For 2, I'll Arcane Barrier 2.
Okay.
Is it, wait, it's 2 total? Oh,
Yeah,
I got 2 sources, so I can do both.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put something in the arsenal. This is gone. Time Snap's hanging around. I'll put this on top. And then draw 4.
Alright, I will, what's this? I'm gonna pop the Quill Hand to make 2 Rune Chant tokens. I'm gonna play Malvern Skies. Next rune blade attack action card you play gains Go Again, and if this hits, create 3 Rune Chant tokens. Oh, these are tucked. I will play Arknight Ascendancy for free.
Okay.
Rune Chants coming at you. I get 1 for Viscerai. It's got Dominate, and if it hits, create X, where X is the damage dealt by it. Also, if it hits, I get 3.
Yeah. Okay, well. I didn't.
You're 15, huh? Yeah, that was that easy.
I didn't draw a single blue card this turn, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to end up pitching 4 to prevent 4 arcane damage.
Okay.
And then I'll block Arknight Ascendancy for 3. So I'll end up taking 2 Rune Chants and then 2 from Arknight Ascendancy.
So I'll create 2 from the Arknight, and then I will create 3 from the Skies.
Yeah.
So go to 5. And it's got to go again. I will play Rune Flash. It's coming at you for 4. Those are coming at you, creating 1.
Yeah, I take it all. I'll take all 8.
9?
All 9 of that, yeah.
You attack with Rosetta Thorn after popping this.
Yeah.
They kill you. There you go.
Yeah.
That's...
I feel like I drew 1 dead hand and then I like died.
I think that's Blitz. Like that's how I feel against Kano with Cilia.
Yeah. I drew like 1 mediocre hand and I just straight up died.
Yeah.
Could I have? If I had a blue card, I had forked lightning, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if that was instead of a time snap, if that was like an energy potion, maybe I would have been safer.
More blue cards in the deck, maybe.
I mean, I think I whiffed.
You just whipped.
I just whiffed one. Right, like
yeah.
it's gonna happen. I don't. The blue cards don't do enough arcane damage to get through arcane barrier. Right?
Yeah.
So, it's possible I should have talismanic lensed on the first turn when I was shooting in the dark.
I think you gotta be really, really aggressive in Blitz. It feels like.
Yeah.
You gotta don't be scared to pop your stuff. No. Go for the plays because that's how you win the game.
Yeah. I do see why everybody plays Runeblade, because I feel like Runeblade is like way easy mode in this game, because you get free damage from the government, and then you also get to throw attacks, right?
Yeah.
Like you like force the opponent to, if they want to stop all of your damage coming through, it's like you're gonna pay resources and also have to block cards from your hand. So.
All right.
I wonder if should I just have taken the damage from the like it was 6
from the
half to smash. Yeah,
the BP boy. That would have been so many more root chant tokens.
No. I take the 6 from the rune chants because I died to your follow up attacks, right? And I blocked 1 damage with my cards that could have been blocking 3.
Right.
So I wonder if I should have just let this rune chants through. I think that was player error. I think that's just not knowing ring blade math.
Yeah, it probably takes me used to. I think. What are they likely to do? I only have 1 card in hand. You knew I could generate the 2 resources off.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Like, it was public information. Yes, I could have read your card. Yes, but I didn't know what that card did. Yeah. Right. So I was not expecting another attack, right? I was just like, oh, well, you know. So that like I said, that is an unforced error on my part. Or I should just eat the rune chant tokens and then save stuff to block, because you had 2 free attacks, right? That was part of the reason why I threw all my shit at the Arcane Ascendancy, was like, I'm blocking all of this because you had 1 card in hand, no resources there, and then I got hit for way more damage after that, right? So
like a billion.
Yeah, that's what killed me there. Honestly, I wonder if I should have gone first, because it's not like you wouldn't really draw that many more cards, right?
Because it allowed me to set up the rune chant tokens, basically without any opposition.
Yeah,
right. Without having to worry about the big crackbacks.
Yeah, I wonder if I was Skull Cap, would I stay alive there?
Maybe
because Skull Cap would have defended for 2.
I think Skull Cap might be mandatory in Blitz because it's like
because you need the defense for 2. Because if they're going in, they've got enough to kill you.
Yeah,
maybe. I can see that.
We got 2 Skull caps, luckily, so we can do that. We have the real estate to do so. All right, yeah, I think that's good for tonight.
Okay, yeah. Tomorrow night we're doing the Crucible characters.
Kasai, Data Doll,
KO,
and
Benji.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah, we're gonna rebuild some decks tomorrow. Build new decks.
It's basically like building the characters from the first set.
Yeah, with some changes, like some specializations. Benji probably plays much differently. Because he wants like all 2 attacks. Yeah.
Benji probably would.
I don't know what KO does. Probably similar stuff.
I think you could play. So
can you be like
if you thought. So here's the thing. If you thought I was rolling dice before,
we gonna roll some dice.
Just wait till I play some KO.
That's exciting.
The brute. There's a brute card that says, I believe it says your next brute attack gets +5 if you roll a 4, 5, or 6 on a die. So I think it works with weapons. I may be wrong. It may be just brute action, but still. It's one of those where... And KO says when you play a brute attack, if you roll a 5 or a 6, you double its attack.
Okay.
So You play. I think you like you play.
There's gonna be a turn where you just like literally.
Or I hit you where I kill
20.
you from like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great.
So that's what I'm hoping at least.
All right.
Yeah,
That'll
there you
be
go.
fun.
That's for tonight.
Tomorrow.
So.
Oh, this is it for tonight. Yes. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
As we learn the game.
Yeah.
Very fun game. A lot to think about.
Yeah. I felt like some of those games. Like I felt like Dash. I was like, I need to swap out like 3 cards in the deck. Swap out maybe 4 cards in the deck, and the deck is like. I don't have those draws where I draw like 1 card and I was like, oh, why do I have this in my hand when I want something else?
Azalea, I need to like have just less 1-ups and get more consistent because like a lot of these good cards in Azalea only have 1 copy of.
So
Viscerai, we have most everything for, so
yeah, well,
there's that.
It felt like it.
Yeah, there's that.
So
That's
certainly felt that way.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.